Hi, my name is Hitam and today I will be talking about physics behind Formula One cars. Now, you might ask, what is Formula One? Formula One is also called F1. It is an international motor racing competition. Formula One features a competitive format that contains 10 teams with 2 drivers per team. It is a league table structure with points piling up over the course of the season. The World Championship was formed in 1950 and it was authorized by FIA, which sets the rules and regulations. Formula One may possibly be the most costliest sports in the world. From strong hybrid engines to efficient energy recovery system to weightless carbon fiber chassis, Formula One spends hundreds of millions of dollars every year constructing the fastest vehicle imaginable. This is also the reason why Formula One tickets are so costly. Formula One ticket starts from $200 to the highest paying at $20,000. These are all the things I will be talking about in this video. I will be going over torque, acceleration, downforce, and power. Torque. What is torque? Torque is a twisting or turning force that tends to create rotation around an axis, which can be a center of mass or a fixed point. Torque is a critical aspect in generating power from a car's engine, as it symbolizes the load an engine can bear to create a particular level of power to rotate the engine on its axis. You can see in the picture on your right how the torque is generated. Torque in Formula One cars. Formula One cars have poor torque because their engines are significantly oversquared, meaning that their cylindrical bore is greater than their stroke. Having a short stroke produces less torque, but it also allows the engines to rev rapidly, which is beneficial for high end power. Now, what is stroke length? The stroke length is how far the piston moves in the cylinder, which is governed by the crank on the crankshaft. Engine displacement is calculated by multiplying the cross section area of the cylinder by the stroke length. There is a picture on your right that shows the bore, stroke length, etc. What is the length of a stroke in Formula One car? We already know the torque, which is 498.4 Newton meters, and the force, which is 12,460 Newton. Now to find the length of the stroke, we are going to divide torque by force. As a result, when we divide 498.4 Newton meters by 12,460 Newtons, we will get 0.04 meters or 40 millimeters. So the length of the stroke is about 40 millimeters. How much horsepower does a Formula One car have? To find the horsepower, you will have to multiply torque and RPM, then divide the whole thing by 5252. We already know torque, which is 498.4 Newton meters or 367.6 feet lbs, and we also know RPM, which is 15,000. As a result, when we multiply 367.6 feet lbs times 15,000 rpm, then divide the whole thing by 5252, we will get 1050 horsepower. Acceleration. Acceleration in Formula One car. Formula One car accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in about 2.6 seconds. Compared to other race cars, 0.100 kilometers per hour in a Formula One car is pretty average. However, Formula One cars are pretty much impossible to beat in terms of their 100 to 200 kilometers per hour acceleration time. While it takes 0.6 seconds for a Formula One car to hit 100 kilometers per hour from zero, it only takes about 4.5 seconds for a Formula One car to hit 200 kilometers hour from zero. Valtteri Bottas currently holds the record for the highest speed in a Formula One race, reaching 372.5 kilometers per hour, which is equal to 231.4 miles per hour in the 2016 Mexican Grand Prix. Why does Formula One car accelerate so quickly? Formula One car accelerate so rapidly because they are designed for moving at high speeds through lightweight material and aerodynamics. Aerodynamics experts examine method to make the automobile as light as possible, and the turbocharged 1050 horsepower hybrid engine helps with the swift acceleration too. Downforce. What is downforce? Downforce is a downward lift force on a car increased by its aerodynamics. In a car, downforce increases the vertical force on the tires, improving the grip, hence allowing the car to go faster. Downforce is measured for how much vertical aerodynamic load is generated by a Formula One car aerodynamic surface. At high speed, the downforce generated by wind around the body of a Formula One car will be much in the excess of its weight. How much downforce is generated in a Formula One car? Modern Formula One car can normally generate roughly 750 kgs or 1653 pounds of downforce at a speed of 100 miles per hour. Because downforce has a direct impact for grip, this means that a Formula One car that weighs less than the downforce it could create hypothetically drive upside down on the roof. Power. How are Formula One cars powered? Formula One cars are powered by 1.6-liter V6 internal combustion engine that is powered by gasoline. On the right, you can see a picture of a Red Bull Formula One car engine. Fuel used in Formula One cars. The gasoline that is used to power Formula One cars is 87 to 102 octane unleaded gasoline. That is not likely the ordinary gasoline that we use to fuel standard road vehicles. The gas that is used in Formula One is specially prepared for optimal performance and power output, and it is often adjusted for each car and even for each race by the engineers of each team. On your right, you can see the company that provides fuel for Red Bull. This whole project was done by me, and these are some of the sources that I used during the presentation. Thank you.